that was my simple arrangement of the Tennessee Waltz, done as a chord melody. One of the reasons why I thought you might be interested in learning it is just to show you my strumming technique on that. Which somebody in a comment on my YouTube account called it a banjo strum. I'd never thought of it as a banjo strum, but there is something in that. The fact that we have a high G ukulele, and the high note there, the chanterelle, if you like, from Renaissance guitar, is reminiscent of the 5-string banjo. I'm going to use my thumb to play just that note in between the strums. Let's look at the Tennessee Waltz then. Obviously it's in 3/4 time, so we've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 rhythm going. And in between the melody notes, when I am strumming, then I'm going to do this pattern. So 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1. Can you see that? I'm going almost like a claw hammer, where I'm hitting down with my index finger, with the nail of my index finger, down, then a strum, but then I'm coming back up, something we don't do in claw hammer. We generally only do downstrokes in claw hammer. So I'm going down, down, up, okay, and then down just with the thumb. And when I hit down with the thumb, then I go back up with my finger. So 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1. So that's how I'm going to fill in the spaces between the melody notes with that little strum there. What you need to do really first is to familiarize yourself with the tune. And we're going to play it in C. There are lots of famous versions out there on the internet. You can have a look. Patsy Cline perhaps is the most famous one. I think she plays it in the key of D. So capo up on the 2nd fret if you want to play in the same key. But we're playing it in C. And I'm going to start with the C5 chord. So I'm just playing 0, 0, 3, 3. And just C's and G's. And I'm going to play with these 2 fingers here with my 2nd and 3rd fingers. Okay, because the first part of the melody goes like that. So I'm going to use my index finger to hit the 3rd string onto the 2nd string. And I need my little finger free then here. And when I've played the first 3 notes, I can do a little strum, thumb and then up. Again, okay. Moving up. And I'm still on a C chord, but now I'm going to make it C7. So I've got a B flat here on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. And moving up with a strum from E to G. You notice how I'm strumming in between with my thumb. Down strokes with the thumb, up strokes with the finger. Down to the note D, D there. Now I'm going into an F chord, but because I'm leaving this G open, okay, it gives me an F add 9 to play the note A, C to D. Okay, let's just do that from the beginning. Okay, so I can strum down and hit the note A there on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, or take my finger off and play it open. You've got the choice. Okay, and then we're going to back to C. So C to D, back to my C chord. C to G to A minor, G, E, D, and we're moving into a G7 chord. And now I've got the chance to strum there. Okay, so minor, and we repeat up to C7, down to my F chord, and this time so the beautiful Tennessee Waltz. So C, C, G7, and I do a little hammer on, back to C. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do that again nice and slow. A minor, G7, repeat, up to 7, C7, down to F, C, G7, back into my strumming pattern. Okay, just do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and moving up to the 8th position, 7th position really, but starting on the 8th fret with the note C again, C to D, and we're going to hit that C chord, up to the note G, and off again, and we go into an E7, so that's barred on the 4th fret, with my second finger on the note D on the 5th fret, starting from the end of the first section. Beautiful Tennessee Waltz. C to E7, and now we're going to play that F6. So it's going to be an F chord, but we're keeping the note D in it as well. Okay. And back to C, like this. And this time we're going to go C, G, E, into an A minor chord. So A, G, E, and D there. Okay, so that's the note, that's the chord G7. And you've learned it because now we're just going to repeat the first section. Okay, so let's just go right from the beginning. C, E7, F, F6 with a D, back to C, C, G, A minor, notes of G, E, D, and repeat. And that's all there is to it. There's really not a lot going on in the song there. Don't pay too much attention to the rhythm in the tabs. You've got to do it by your own on your own feeling. The tabs are very mechanical, as they always are. It's open to your own interpretation. As long as you've got that nice 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 rhythm going. Okay, and as I said, I really think that you should learn that because the ukulele doesn't have a very full sound when it's being strummed, compared to a guitar with a lot more bass in it, or a 12-string guitar with even more variety. And what we can do to make our strumming more interesting is, instead of just doing the same old, down, down, up, down, up for a 4/4 time, use that thumb to fill in, and adding that G chord when we're not, the G notes may not necessarily be in the chord, you know, so making an F into an F add 9 is very pretty. A D minor with a G, and you've got an F, and it just sounds nice to keep it going all the time, even if you are fretting the notes. It's something that really makes the ukulele sound what it's supposed to sound like. Come on, you know, high G ukulele. What we're supposed to do with it? Yeah, we're strumming chords. We're going to sing songs, but let's use that high G. It's not there for nothing. It's there for a reason. Okay, so Tennessee Waltz. You've got a kind of hybrid claw hammer strumming using that open G. It's a really nice exercise. Okay, so I hope you're going to enjoy learning it. Thanks for watching.